I asked on Facebook how people are feeling about Christmas, and I got a fascinating range of answers. Some are looking forward to it more than usual. Some are really struggling with not being able to see loved ones. Some are grateful for the blessings that they have. Others are fearful. Whatever our Christmas is like, for many of us, this is one that we will probably not forget. And it won't just blend in with all the other Christmas memories. Some of the overused words this year include exceptional, unprecedented, new normal. I wonder what words we would have used to describe that first Christmas. Was there anything about it that would have counted as unprecedented? As we look back on it with the lens of the Gospels, of course there is. But if we had been there at the time, what would we have seen? A young couple travelling a long way at a bad time and finding no decent accommodation? Not so unusual. Some overexcited shepherds? Well, nobody takes much notice of shepherds. A stressed innkeeper? Not so unusual, although at the moment the stress is because they can't open, but it was different then. It was busyness then. Some strange foreign visitors, although they might come in a bit later. Well, there are always foreigners around. One thing that often strikes me at Christmas is the furtiveness of it all. I mean, there weren't any big parties. There might have been a choir of angels, but it was only the shepherds that saw them, and nobody takes much notice of shepherds. The birth of a baby is wonderful, but it does happen very regularly. John's Gospel recognises that in these events, God is coming alongside us in vulnerability. That is unprecedented. But you'd be hard-pressed to notice it at the time. We are told that the Word of God, God in action, came to dwell among us, literally, to put his tent up in our neighbourhood. And how does this come about? Through a very ordinary young couple in almost scandalous circumstances in a minor town in a minor province, and witnessed by shepherds who were considered rough and unreliable, and by foreigners. And so what of us? Well, it is still to us that God comes alongside us, and perhaps we need to learn a little humility, because if we think ourselves great and important, that wasn't the way that God came that first Christmas. It was to the misfits, the people on the edge, the marginalised, the outsiders. And still, God is with us and alongside us. One of us so that we might be one with God. This is what is unprecedented. This is the new normal. This is the good news of Christmas.